Evening, Kinsey.
Oh man.
How are you?
Uh, we're just been busy getting things sorted out for tonight. Just the notes and everything else.
All the have tos and the want tos and the need tos.
Something along those lines, yeah.
Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. We're live on my side for the race already. Um,
Okie
this
dokie.
is going to be an interesting one, eh?
Yep.
This is the long-awaited one. We're talking for this for what, 2.5 weeks?
And now it's finally happening. We're actually going to get a race at Monaco.
Yeah, but this is going to be a strict race, am I right? If I understood Caesar correctly, this is going to be like double penalties, etc. And or is this tomorrow's race that he was talking about?
That would be for the Extreme One League tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah. So I registered as the reserve for that. If I'm gonna get a seat, I don't know. I doubt it because this is an iconic track. So I suspect all the main drivers, all the permanent drivers, to be there. But nonetheless, I won't miss it for the world. Commentating, driving, reserve, I won't miss the world.
Yeah, because Monaco is one of those races that fans just would love to be able to go to at some point.
Yeah, well, I've said two things for myself. One day when I'm big and old enough and rich enough, I want to attend one of two races, whichever one comes up as an opportunity first. It's either Abu Dhabi, the grand final, or Monaco. One of those two.
Yeah, well, that's me. That's me now live on my end now.
I'm just gonna click here, include my audio, so the viewers should be hearing my voice as well.
Excellent.
Uh, what's your expectations here tonight, Kinsey?
I'm expecting at least one or two drivers to have a front wing change on the first lap.
Expect a lot of crashing. Carnage.
Yep.
So it looks like Caesar is looking for some guys to join. There's only 10 guys in the lobby, that's including us, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he's looking for drivers from the main Talk the Devil League to try and boost the numbers for tonight.
Well, I told him I would, but I'm commentating. Um, I hope the lobby gets full though.
We've still got a few minutes before we
Yeah, what's the time
get the
now?
race.
No, it's 4 minutes.
Yep.
Not so bad. It's sad that Ivan couldn't make it tonight though.
Yeah. I think he said something along the lines of possibly running late this evening.
Yeah, he's a bit stuck at work. So not sure what's gonna be happening there. Kinsey, this
Yep.
might come to a surprise to yourself and some of the viewers.
Mm-hmm.
Caesar just sent me a personal message asking me, or telling me it would be nice if I could commentate and race. I'm not sure if you up for that.
Ooh, that's a bit of a tall order.
Yeah,
Because
because then I'll obviously just be commentating from my point in the race and not from a spectating point, hey?
yeah, well, the thing with that is that um, if I ended up going for that offer of racing and commentating at the same time, my race pace isn't that great.
Yeah, but seeing this is Monaco, I don't think there's gonna be any
Yeah,
chance of the grid finishing. I think this is gonna be a tough one.
yeah, very little room for error.
Yep. Well, I don't think I'm gonna last that long with these Oaks. Not to say that they're dirty drivers, you know, but this is Monaco, and 99% of the time, if you don't start in front or at the back and you're in the middle of the pack, the chances are that you're going to get damage or DNF is quite high.
Yep.
How funny would that be if you should see David Croft in a Formula 1 car, there in a Force India in 8th or 7th place, and he's commentating live on the team radio to everyone watching Sky Sports or whatever.
That would be hilarious.
Imagine David Croft, you know, doing that. Imagine that, Kinsey.
It would
Or
definitely be
even
one of the more
Paul.
definitely one of the more unique commentating experiences we will have seen.
I think it will be the last one because then we'll have a tribute to him, not racing ever again, but spectating only. You know, it would be a one-time event for him. Yeah. I wonder if I should take the chance and do it. See how long I last, and then, well, if I do. Commentating. You are the commentator, so you think I shouldn't do it? Not good for the viewers, then obviously I won't. But I'm up for the challenge, obviously.
Well,
Always up
if
for a
you
challenge.
if you managed to play it to Caesar Vince, he might be convinced into letting you race tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm still a reserve, and I respect the position I am. I understand the position I am as a reserve for tomorrow, so I'm not pushing anyone unnecessarily. Like I said last time as well, you know, that's a big stepping stone to become part of a very, very big thing and a very successful league. So I'm very grateful for that, and I appreciate the opportunity equally as much. But no, this would purely be if I should decide to do this, and it flies by you, and you think it would be great for obviously for the league and for the channel, then I would take up the challenge. But I won't do it for any other reason as for entertainment. You know, this is not to see if I can win. This would be practice and maybe some entertainment for the viewers as well.
I think if it were up to me, I'd probably stick with just commentating for this evening.
All right. Then so shall it be. Kenzie, as you said that my F1 on Xbox just decided to freeze. So I'm just going to restart the game quick.
Right.
Needs to start up, eh?
That's never ideal when that happens.
Okay, let's see. Game has started up again. Okay, let's see. Kenzie, I'm still going to try to join on your name. Or even Caesar's name. Whoever pops up first. Right, I'm back in it. So Kenzie, this is now the Elite League that Callum wants to start off from the ground. Can you just take us through the setup of this and through the dynamics and the mechanics of the Elite League?
Well, the Elite League, and this will be useful for the viewers at home as well. The Elite League, this is where you've got the cream of the crop essentially from the Talk of the Devil League, and we've also got some newcomers in that are got great pace, very disciplined on the track, and just great drivers all round.
All right. And this will also be something that you would earn for, not necessarily just join from the ground up.
Well, the idea is that the champion of the main Talk of the Devil League would have the option of joining the Elite League for the following season, and the driver that finishes at the bottom of the table in the Elite League would end up going down to the main Talk of the Devil League itself for the following season.
Okay. Oh, that's quite interesting, and I think that would that's a separate challenge now again, to actually be standing out from the rest, to be able to go over to the elite.
Like I said, to be able to have a slot in the Elite League, you've got to be up there among the very best.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So yeah, I'm just looking at the list of drivers that we have. A lot of them are regulars for this league, the Talk of the Devil League, and some of them are newcomers as well.
Yeah, Dougal 6003 is also not a familiar gamer tag there.
Yeah, that's Andrew McDougall. He's one of the newcomers. We've also got representation from and Germany this evening. Hubert Murillo and Adrian Solomon. Hubert from Spain and Adrian from Germany.
All right. All right. Seek and Destroy, is that also a new 6818? Is that also a new person?
Oh no, that's Luke from the main league.
Oh, all right, all right. Is this a different account or has that been his gamer tag ever since?
Um, I believe it's been gamer tag since he started racing as a reserve driver last season.
Okay. It looks like Caesar is still a bit struggling for
The
some more
numbers.
drivers. Yeah.
We've got 14 drivers. Everyone's starting to ready up now. He's turned it down to short qualifying, but it will still be a 100% race.
But damage is off.
And ghosting is on as well, apparently.
Wow. So you'll be able to drive through another car on the
So,
overtake.
yeah,
No
I think this is
collisions
going to
is
be.
on.
I think this will just be. I think this will be a case of. I think this will be a case of with the ghosting, it will just be a case of just showing raw pace from the drivers, by the looks of it.
Seems that way, yeah.
And
Seems
we've
as
got
it
Michael
might be
in as well.
something like that.
Michael Handel.
Oh, yes.
That's us now up to 15.
Well, this ought to be interesting.
Yeah. I've also noticed as well that you're not spectating as well, Willem. I've just noticed you're not spectating.
Oh, yes. I should tick that box. There, it shows now. Yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
And here we go. We are now ready up. Oh, and we just managed to get a last minute addition in there. Beard boost, that's Chris Harley.
Did you watch the qualifying this afternoon, Kenzie?
Oh my word. What's all that
Have you
about?
seen the last 2 minutes?
What was all
Hulkenberg
that
got
about?
Hulkenberg got trouble there. If I read that article correctly.
Nevertheless, here we go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Racing to one of the main commentators for the Talbot Devil Racing League. And as of tonight, the main commentator for the Talbot League. And with me this evening is one of the commentators for the Talbot Devil main league. It's Will Martin. This evening.
Oh, thank you very much. Kenzie, welcome to the viewers. It's Monaco.
Yes, we were talking about this in the last couple of weeks, and now tonight it is a reality.
It came true, but unfortunately, viewers, there isn't any damage on, so we won't be seeing drivers flying out of their cars into the casino or swimming in swimming pool section, or even getting into a bus in the bus stop. So, but this will ought to be a very interesting race.
Indeed. And Anthony wanted to be ready with a 5-place group penalty for a collision with Luke.
We're starting off on the right foot here, isn't it?
Well, that's a good start. Collisions are on.
Yes, but ghosting as well. So I think what would happen here, Kenzie, is should you come up to an incident with another car, that car will ghost for you. That wasn't part of it.
That's probably the case.
Yeah. So you won't be stuck behind a pile-up. You'll probably be able to drive free. So let's see if that is the case. I must say there's some nice liveries on these guys' cars, eh?
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing I love about these multiplayer cars. So you get to see the multiplayer liveries in action.
And we've got our first disconnection, Jabelu.
Yeah, indeed. So this is one of those tracks for Formula 1 fans and Formula 1 drivers that everyone looks forward to because with the drivers, it's the race everyone wants to win, but only a select few can say that they have won at Monaco.
Yeah, and as much of it is on luck's, decision whether you win this or not, it's also about pure talent, because getting around this track safely and quickly at the same time is not your everyday practice. So you need to be a bit lucky not to be part of an incident here, and also you need to know what you're doing, because getting around this track is not easy.
Yeah, I'm just with Luke right now. He took it very quickly through the section. Coming down the main straight now, across the line. What's his time going to be? 1:14.2, not best, but it's the early days in this part of qualifying. But this is the only part of qualifying we're going to have this evening. This will determine the order of the grid, and it will also determine what side you start on throughout the race. It will still be a 100% race, so we're going to get the full 78 laps.
That's very nice. Beer boost to 112.8. Anthony Warrington at the moment is top of the logs with a 110.9.
And the only managed to get under the 111s at the moment. I'm noticing a lot of the drivers are scraping the barriers. But of course, with damage or worst case scenario, the tyres. We just saw Hubert there across the line, comes second with a 111.782.
And Caesar also still needs to go. Now I suspect Caesar also to be in the top 5, seeing his timings the other night in practice as well. So we ought to see him somewhere there at the top as well.
Yeah, that would not surprise me, but I'm with Hazelwood right now. His livery looks very similar to that of him driving in the Toro Rosso, but I'm on board with him right now through Massenet and now to Casino Square, heading down to the Mirabeau. Tight right-hander, slow about 50 miles an hour there. Slow corner on the circuit now, what's known as the Lowe's hairpin. Its current name is the Grand Hotel. Hairpin there, going around to 48 now through the tunnel. One of only a couple of sections on the track where you can just go flat out on the throttle. The other section, of course, being the main streets. Heading round to Nouvelle Chicane. The very fast approach does slow down quite a lot. Round the left-hander off to the back. Through the swimming pool section. Coming up to Vasquez now, and the last corner, Anthony Miller, the man who actually had the vision of street racing in motorsport. And here we are, all the years later.
Actually doing it.
Indeed, Hazelwood currently 8th with a 1:13.055.
And as we respected him, sees number 3. 111.6.
So I'm just looking at Yarpeilu's livery right now. That livery he's got, it is outstanding. I'd say predominantly red and yellow for his home country of China, of course.
That does look spectacular.
Yeah, there's predominantly red and yellow livery for his home country of China, but he lives in London, and he's had a couple of good performances this season, especially the Extreme 1 League at the start of the season just a few weeks ago. Battled Ivan for the win and ended up having to take second place because of the time penalty he received early on in the race. But that battle was a classic. Definitely up there as one of the highlights of the season. Yarpeilu, he goes fifth. That's a great time from him. 111.7.
Yeah, the second two looked a bit scruffy. It looked a bit as if he was struggling for a bit of grip, it seems. But it does look like he's going for a second run though, eh?
Yeah, he's really taking the time to it's one of those cases of having the race, having the tires trying to get up just where you need at least a couple of laps to get them fully up if you want to.
Yeah, the track, Monaco, is not one of those that you struggle to get your tires up to temperature because there's so many corners here, your tires keep the temperature. The key here is the right tire pressure so that your tires don't overheat.
And that's why, with regards to the tyre compounds that we get, it's the three softest tyre compounds we have: the C5, the C4, and the C3. The legendary Brazilian champion, Ayrton Senna, has won Grand Prix here in Monaco on 6 occasions over a 7-year period between 98 and 1990.
I'm here with Duyal, 6003. He's going for another run at this. His livery kind of looks like the Mercedes, eh? Colour scheme.
That is very interesting. I'm with Michael Handel right now. He's driving yet to set a lap time. He's definitely got a he's got a sort of smooth transition, if that makes sense. It starts off as sky blue at the front, and then it just gradually transitions to purple as you head towards the back of the car.
That looks really nice. It looks like some sort of a zebra tiger type scheme livery there.
That's probably what he's gone for there. His lap time, it looks like his lap time counts. So he's going for another run. One of the shots happened, it looks like he's wearing gloves that represent the Legends edition of this game. The gloves of four-time world champion Alan Prost.
It does seem like it, eh? The red, blue and white. It's so easy to validate your lap, especially in the corner, and then coming up to the swimming pool section, you also very easily validate your lap there.
It's like new article.
Oh
wait, and he got a couple of tenths further than Wellington. That is a quick time.
I think his livery is that of a tiger, hey? Because that was a monstrous lap.
He just pounced on that lap like it was just prey from out of nowhere. And there you go.
Indeed.
So the order for the grid as it stands is Michael Handel on the pole, Waddington second, Harley third, Hubert fourth, Jamie fifth, Kyle Keegan sixth, Caesar seventh, Jarbelu eighth, Solomon in ninth, Hazelwood 10th, then you've got McDougall, Joe Newman, Luke, Gareth, and Thomas Edwards at the back of the grid.
I'm with Thomas Edwards' car right now, and that's predominantly red. So we have something like a Mercedes representative livery, and then we've got this Ferrari reddish car also in the back. So it does seem like some of the drivers in the game wants to go for that representation of the actual car on the livery side.
That is a very interesting approach for some of the drivers. And that's the great thing about the multiplayer liveries. You get to see the creativity of those liveries in action.
What I would like to see in the next version of F1 the game is they make it a complete customizable livery. You know, you can put your complete own into the car. I would love to see that. This is a nice step forward. You know, you own the multiplayer car as a driver in the game, but it's not completely yours because it's pre-designed. It's something that you earn with, you know, currency points, competition points in the game by competing in multiplayer lobbies, etc., etc., weekly events, and then you can purchase these liveries. Some of them starting at 2,500 competition points, going all the way up to 8,000 if I'm not mistaken. And then you can customize the colors. What I would like the game to do is make this completely customizable, you know, for the drivers in the next one.
Yeah, that would definitely be a good step forward. Being able to, in a way, showcase your personality with the livery that you have designed.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. So, for now, this is a good start. No complaints whatsoever to Codemasters for what they've done. I think this is a great step forward for the game. I think it will attract a lot of people to actually buy the game if they haven't already. But this was one of the top talking points pre-launch to the game. Everyone wanted to know what you can do with the livery. But I think what's short is they still want to do everything themselves.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll definitely be able to do that with if not
development time is key. That's the thing.
Yeah, of course. If not next year's game, definitely F1 2021.
Yeah. I also suspect so. But this was a bit of a short notice. How can we call it? Development from Codemasters. If I don't have all the topics, you know, if I haven't misunderstood them. But I think now that they have more time and they can see the feedback from this perspective, I think they will definitely go for. They will even further develop this and put the coding in so that drivers and gamers and casual players can actually do their own. But they have done an exceptionally great job making these cars equal, eh? Because this is essentially, if I'm not mistaken, a McLaren car based on the McLaren.
That is very interesting.
Something I heard the other night. I've heard this the other night in an online lobby, Kenzie, when I was just playing around in the game a bit on ranked. And one of the drivers in there, a very, very, very good driver, mentioned that the multiplayer car is based on the McLaren. So I'm not 100% sure if that's true. If the viewers can correct us on that in the chat, that would be awesome. But that's what one of the drivers actually told me in the rank lobby. So that was a shock to me. Not that I'm disappointed that it's in McLaren, but I thought they would have, you know, mixed it with the Ferrari and the Mercedes type of performance. And they just went off. I'm not sure who's in the purple car, but Fresh Penguin. I can't get through his name now because.
Oh, that is that was Edwards. That was Edwards.
Thomas Edwards and the purple car, Gareth. They collided in Singapore.
My goodness me.
That would have been
Yeah, that's if collisions were on. But we've got just under a minute to go. We've got about roughly half the field on the track right now. Michael Handel still on the original pole. Waddington is still in second. He is going for a lap to potentially spoil Handel's car.
Looks like he's going for the second run here.
Yeah, he's only a couple of tenths shy of Handel's time. You can see he'll square very soon. Yeah, he's almost a couple of tenths up. He's almost got the time he needs. Around the low tapping, just got to be careful there. There we go, cool as you like. Down to 48. Then flash out through the tunnel. Handel not able to improve on his time. Neither was Chris Harley, but he was in the pits. Waddington's just got to keep it consistent now through the second half of the lap, and he's almost half a second up. Half a second up. He could take pole position here. Down the final corner. Yeah, it's wide open. What's the time going to be? Just shy of the 1 minute 9. He's half a second ahead on the original pole for now. Jarve Luda coming through now. And he goes third on 1:10.8. Hubert not able to improve on his lap time. So Waddington, right at the end, has just taken pole position.
Yeah, and that was done with almost no ERS at the end. Remember now, if your ERS goes below 25%, you don't get the full potential of your ERS. So, hats off to Anthony Waddington to be able to pull that lap. He certainly has a lot of experience on this track by looking at that time.
Absolutely. There we go. But it turns out, hang on a second. Turns out Waddington and Michael Handel have grid penalties. So it's going to be Jarve Lou that starts on pole position.
Oh my
How's about that? Caesar will start second. Chris Harley will start third. Then it will be Hubert and Jamie. Then it will be Waddington and Michael. Then Kyle and Adrian. Adrian and Hazelwood rounding up the top 10.
So Anthony will be starting on 6th place and 7th following Michael Handel.
Now here we go. It is race day. We get to race here at the Talk of the Devil League. It's the Elite League practice race here on the streets of Monte Carlo. Such a legendary circuit. The world famous casino in Monte Carlo at Casino Square opened in 1863 through land reclamation. Monaco's landmass has expanded by roughly 20%. And a couple of other interesting facts regarding the track. It's the only track in the calendar that doesn't have a race distance of 300 kilometers. And I did the calculations earlier today. If they did do 305 kilometers on this track, they would end up doing 92 laps instead of the 70. And it looks like one of the drivers has readied up already. And we've got other drivers up as well.
I wouldn't expect him to do that, with the with the rule of a 5-minute break, as this is a practice race. They didn't take that as serious as normal.
Nevertheless, we are underway. It is ready here at Monaco. Jarvis is ready to start. He's holding up in second place. You better third. There's Caesar almost all down Jarvis heading round the Macedonian Casino Square already. And I was not getting to start there. And that was Sullivan. For a left. Oh, it's got to the back of it. Williamson and Sullivan were the biggest droppers off the start. Jarvis meanwhile keeping Caesar behind him, doing very well to do that.
Seems like we had a first lap. Not as expected, but hopefully.
Looks like we've got a glitch here. It looks like Luke is showing up in the lead, but it's actually in the pits. Looks like he's not going to be making any. Looks like he's not going to be taking any sort of part in the race. That is a real shame. He did okay in qualifying. Nothing spectacular. Jarvis Caesar second, Sheila third, Jamie fourth, Harley fifth, Keaton sixth, Andrew seventh, Hazelwood eighth, Edwards ninth, and Newland rounded up top 10.
This has been one to my surprise, one of the cleanest starts in Monaco I've ever seen. Probably because conditions also we won't know about the incidents that occurringly, but it's one of the cleanest starts.
Yeah, definitely one of the cleanest starts we've seen around in these league races. So we don't have to worry about any front wing changes for this race anyway. We might end up having a few in tomorrow's race, the Extreme 1 League. We've got Newman out of the points crew. He was promoted from reserve driver to a full-time seat at Toro Rosso during the transfer window over the course of the past week. And the two biggest transfers for me were Dino Harris, Steve's brother, from the Red Agency, is taking Callum's seat, and Callum is now at McLaren.
I expect the guys is really happy about it because it's something they've worked for.
Looks like we've got a 5-car train run battling for third place. It's Jamie. We've got it looks like Chris Harley. Chris Harley trying to get top four. Still early days. Very Sandbot.
I just wanted to say these guys are aggressive tonight because there isn't any space for overtaking, so I guess he will be gambling taking the 3-second penalty because he will make up all that time. Maybe that's the argument, but again into the division there, bit of a build up there to that. This is one of those races. In the meantime, Caesar is on Jabelou's gearbox.
Exactly half of the Yeah, he's less than half a second behind him. He's doing very well to keep in slipstream. He's going to have DRS heading down to Sandbot. It's the only DRS zone on the track.
Just to remind everyone again, this track is not easy, not at all. It's probably the most difficult track to do, following. It's extremely difficult to follow on this track.
It's also a very difficult track to overtake on, but not impossible. And as you stand up, then Hamilton get past Michael Schumacher back in 2011. Here we are at the Grand Hotel hairpin. It was the lowest hairpin 2 years back. The race starts, Gerald Wilson spin and ends up causing a major traffic jam. We're heading up to Nouvelle Chicane now. Verstappen with a brave overtake on Carlos Sainz last year as well. The moment is also the shortest track on the calendar at just over 2 miles long, 2.07 to be exact. 19 corners here, 8 to the left, 11 to the right. I mentioned during qualifying it's the 3 softest tyre compounds we have for this race. It's the soft, the C5, the medium is the C4, and the hard, the C3. Roughly a second slower than the soft tyres, so it would be worth your while trying to push on the hard tyres if you can. If you've got the race pace, by all means go for it.
Everything on Monaco is difficult. Everything on Monaco is difficult. You need position. Position is key on Monaco. So if you've got position, you can start playing around with tyre choice and race spacing. Because you can lead Monaco with no front wing at all and still win. That's how difficult Monaco is. So position on Monaco is everything. You've got open book. You can play with tyres, you can play with strategy, you can play with all of those things. But if you're not first and you've buckled up here in the midfield, then you need to be careful.
Indeed, it's going to be very interesting to see how it all plays out. And Caesar, right on from the top of the left-hand side. What a job, and he shuts the door on him. That was a great attempt to keep it around the outside of Sanders off, but Jarve was having none of it.
Yeah, that again was exceptional. Defending skills there by Jarve, and I must give it to Caesar as well for the bravery of taking the opportunity, which hopefully represented himself. But great stuff for Caesar as well. Being as close as that, especially on Monaco.
Caesar doing very well within touching distance of Jarve. He's still maintaining that half-second gap. If he's close enough on the run-up to Sandbot this time around, he may be able to get Jarve before
seem to be clipping the wall there with the real deal, so that would have cost him roughly half a second.
Yeah, real thing there. But Michael Handel in there before, meanwhile he's got Warrington behind him. It's one of those corners that's very easy to lose it on. Warrington not quite close enough to make a move on Handel on this occasion.
I'm on board now with Caesar. This ought to be an epic battle, and I think this is going to be a very long battle because Caesar is a very patient follower, especially on track when he wants position, and when he's attacking, he's very patient. He will wait for the right opportunity, but he will also be very aggressive by letting Jabba know that he is there and he's not going anywhere sometime soon. So this would be very interesting to see how this goes out.
Yeah, giving that half-second gap between him and Handel as they head through the Nouvelle chicane. Really seems to be already some great battles on the track. Handel starting to increase the gap over Watson as they head round Practise through the Pinos. Watson's got the DRS. He's going to go for the move. He's going to go for an uptake. And on this occasion, back up front, seems as much
with the wall. Just before getting the overtaking move done. So the wall collision would have cost him a bit of time again. But he's on Jabba.
Yeah. They seem to manage to make up that half second that he lost a couple of laps. Already back within touching distance. He goes for a torpedo attempt. Tried to do a damage to Phoenix to move out to Kenny, but wasn't quite close enough to look. Wasn't quite close enough to make it stick. Again slightly, but he's still within touching distance.
That is close.
And
you saw the golden one.
Opportunity comes to knocking for Caesar. The opportunity there. He's going to go for it. He's going to have the inside line to stand him up. Is he going to make it stick? That was, my God. Really need to let Darby move back to you though, because in my eyes,
gentleman's move will be giving him the position back here because that was, if that was not a torpedo, then I don't know, but I don't think Caesar would have done that deliberately. I think under the pressure he missed his braking point and didn't want to collide with Jabba either, but yeah, that was good.
That was very intense to see, and now look at that, he's got already building a gap over Jabba, but the gap's already up to 1.5 seconds, and it's still climbing. How is such a big gap already in the space of just half a lap?
Well, we did see his pace staying behind his Jabba Luke. It wasn't very difficult for him. He wasn't struggling to stay behind him. I think it was just a bit of dirty air taking him to the wall, clipping it a few times. So it did showcase that he does have the pace to stay with him, and eventually, showing his pace if he gets into the lead. But now, Jabba Luke is under pressure from third place, Jamie.
Yeah, Jamie. I knew it was Jamie in the car. I'm not used to seeing the actual cars. But of course, it's their own cars. There are no teams in the Elite League. And we've got our first pit stop of the day from AJ Sullivan, first man to go to the pits. He'll be at the back. To be able to make a pit stop here and maintain position on track, you're looking at roughly 23, 24 seconds, maybe a bit more just to be on the safe side.
Yeah, it depends also what you're in the pits for, because if it's a front wing change, you can add another 7 seconds to that odd, which most likely will be the case, when you go for pitting on Monaco. It would be some sort of repair job as well, not necessarily just tires. But yeah, that's accurate.
Jamie, while he's within touching distance with Jabba Luke.
And look at that lead, another second added to the lead from Caesar over Jabba Luke. Caesar is flying.
That is incredible to see.
And here he goes, Jamie on the inside. Did he make the move stick?
He's done it. He's got the inside line heading towards hairpin. And there he goes.
Oh!
And Jabba loses the ball. Charlie has lost that place. Well, Keegan now
Kyle
in
got a
fourth.
free position. Yes.
Thank you very much. I'll have a bit of that.
Yeah, put the ghosting on, boys. Let's go for it. But you see, that's why I think they have done the ghosting. Because if that should have happened, we would have had 10, 11 cars piling up there, unnecessarily causing damage to the rest of the cars that wasn't part of the accident. Oh my word!
Sorry to cut in that job, Eilers. Sorry, and hit the ball. And it's lost a few
He
points
didn't
as a result.
Kyle,
My goodness me. And that was, oh my goodness me, everyone's going into the wall right now.
Kyle Keegan nicked Jabe Lou's car, causing him to spin. I was on Kyle's cam.
And Kyle Keegan still in third, crucially. Chris Harley, second half coming to the pits today. Now these soft tires, the soft tires, I mean, those soft tires, they don't last long on this track. You're only looking at roughly 12 to 25 laps.
Yeah, 25 would be cutting it way that you would have wanted to. You see the issue is, Kenzie, there's a lot of cornering here. And there's a lot of acceleration out of the corners as well. So your tires wouldn't last, the softs won't last.
On to lap 14 already, running to right on the back of Hubert. Just joining us in the commentary box right now, we've got one of the other commentators for the Talk of the Devil League. It's Ivan. Good evening, Ivan. How are you doing this evening?
Very good morning, Scott, boys. Good evening, good evening, good evening, boys.
Good evening, Mr. Tamer.
Fantastic. How are you, Pops?
No complaints from my side. Just a very exciting Monaco race here. I'm not sure if you're watching it.
It's been very action-packed so far.
The only thing we're missing here, Tamer, is yourself in the car.
Well, that's just the thing. I was asking you to list what avatar and what is going on here now.
Why that's happening, I don't know, but while all that was happening, Kyle Keegan has just got himself up into second place, getting past Jamie in the process, and Waddington up into fourth, getting past Hubert in the process.
And we have a battle going on as well. McDougall is... Well, it looks like a Ferrari and a Mercedes battle because of the liveries, but this is also ought to be a good one. Within half a second of 11th.
Michael there, boys.
Newman's
Yellow flag in second 2, and that was and Michael had a small touch on Tommy Lou's car. A lot of ground as a result of that.
I'm sorry, Joe, can you just take me back again, please?
Sure thing.
Thank you.
Michael handled with a 10-second time penalty for a lot of penalties. And hang on! Michael handled is our first casualty. He doesn't want to go for a today.
Why?
What the happened there? I don't know, but whatever the case, Michael
That would have been a massive accident. Newman just passed Rubbernecker that was standing, T-boning in the first corner.
My goodness me!
And he left.
damaged.
He's DNF.
Does it?
Oh, left.
Yeah, technical issues. He's left the session. That's technical issues. But if that were to be a case of damage being on, that would have almost certainly we would have already lost at least half the field by this point.
That would have been another half of the field. So we would have been sitting here with a third of the cars actually on the grid, because it was Newman, Beerboost, Jabailu, Waddington, all of them going through the same car. T-boning, but going through the same car of again, Rubbernecker. I'm so excited, I keep forgetting the cars' names, but apologies for that. But it would have been 5 cars out, Kenzie. All of them drove right through.
I see we're using the multiplayer cars.
With this being the elite league, we'll be using the multiplayer cards throughout the elite league, and it'll be running alongside the main league at the same time every week.
Fantastic news.
Newman is under a bit of pressure for first place. Off from fourth place, so apologies for that. He's going for the move. Oh!
Well, there's a really good battle between JBL and Anthony going at the moment.
Oh, the catch. Yeah, not quite being able to make the mistake on that occasion. But 2 great battles, one for the last podium position between Chris Harley.
Oh, guys! Sorry to bump in. Gear boost! Oh! Oh my word!
He tried to do it to me, right to the top, and he goes, my job, I will get the place back!
I'm telling you, this is insane! Holy Moses! If damage was on, the race would have been done. I'm telling you guys now. It would not have been so left. Holy.
It would have been done all the way to the crowd. We would have had at least 2 or 3 safety cars by this point.
Well, I think the safety car would run out of petrol. Kenzie. I think he would not have been able to come out again.
So, gentlemen, how does it work? Can anybody tell me what are the paddock grids looking like for the Monster Race tomorrow?
Alright, so we've got Leclerc first. Hamilton second, Bottas third.
JBL and keep going toe to toe down out of there.
Out of the University team. Yeah.
Almost to Wilson. Oh, he's pinballing. What?
And Waddington will be keeping fifth place for the time being. Kyle Keegan, the next man to come into the pit, lap 19 and very late on the soft side. JBL well now. That means Waddington's now up into 4th. The running order on lap 19. Caesar in the lead. Newman in 2nd. Harley 3rd, but he's got 2nd place. Newman lost 2nd place at Casino Square. And Chris Harley takes 2nd place. Joe Newman down to 3rd. Waddington 4th. Keegan 6th. Stuber 6th. Hazelwood 7th. JBL 8th. Jamie 9th. And Solomon rounding up the top 10.
It looks as if Jamie has left the session because his car's ghosted.
We've had a couple of drivers with technical issues throughout the race so far. 20 laps down for Jamie. Before we were about to mention the qualifying positions, the Italian Grand Prix tomorrow, like how it's
Yes, please.
like how it's always going to be on Sky Sports F1. Little bit of promotion there, folks.
We're going to contact you tomorrow with the position there, Kenzie. But
Yeah, I was about
yes,
to-
as I said,
Chase Perry, if you manage to find this straight, give us a call. We'd love to commentate for Formula One.
Yeah,
I will clean the pit
man. So
with the mic in my hand.
Will you guys take care of the coverage for the viewers in South Africa?
Oh yes.
I will for sure. And you know what?
We've got Tuesday in the pits right now.
Same with Hazelwood, just left the pit as well. Ivan, is just there's a yellow flag in second field.
Yeah, Caesar just came into the pits there.
Okay, yes, give me good start track.
The grip of Monza.
Alright, so it's
yeah,
it's Leclerc, Hamilton, Bottas and Vettel.
Yeah, that's the top four. Then it's Ricardo, Hulkenberg, Sainz, Albon, Stroll, and Raikkonen. But oh boy, the end flying at Monza. What on earth was that all about?
Have you actually no, Ivan, you could not have watched it because you know what happened? All of them were waiting for all of them to actually go out on the last minute so that they could get the car. And no one went out, and the moment was but then him and Stroll kept the whole behind them so that only two guys managed to get a lap in the last turn before Q3 ended. And that lap was, I promise you, and that was investigated by the FIA. And if I got that article correct, where's my phone? If I got that article correct, it was, I think they spoke about Hulkenberg being investigated for that. Why, I'm not sure. But let me get that article for you guys in the meantime. But yes, they all got it wrong, I heard.
Yeah. But here's the thing, I mean,
Got it wrong.
it has to show you the guys are all paid for the entire aspect. And that kind of makes the ball around, honestly.
Hulkenberg, Sainz and Stroll reprimanded for the last bit.
I might have got the section that was that maybe was concerned about the infringement regarding that. If you wanted to looking at it as follows, quote, in order to ensure the cars are not driven unnecessarily slowly on in-laps during and after the end of qualifying or during reconnaissance laps when the pit exit is opened for the race, drivers must stay below 1 minute 45 between the safety car line shown on the pit lane map.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
the article reads that the three drivers was only reprimanded. No penalties were given, but the FIA will expedite a solution for the future for this type of situation. So in other words, like Kenji said, they were policing Q3 basically by saying, listen guys, everyone wants to go for the move. I'm not going to be waiting on you guys to get it right. There's your minimum lap time that you need to attend to, or make sure that you reach, just to get everything on. Because as we know, Monza, everyone waits for everyone in the last minute to do a Q3 final lap. And now these three boys decided that, alright, if I'm not going to get a chance to battle my lap, I'm just going to drive slowly, basically. And they got reprimanded, but no penalties were given. And thank you for not giving them penalties, because again, buggered up the whole race for me.
No, well, I agree with you. Would have definitely taken the fall on the race. Boys, did you notice there's an absolute battle here for third, fourth, and fifth place?
Yeah.
Three cars scrap here. I'm riding with it right now. Don't do this.
I'm with you, but
You bet in fifth. Keegan went with it.
Oh, working out so nice, boys. Yeah, no, hold on, man.
there. Oh, I got up there.
There's issues with this lobby, gentlemen.
Oh my word! Oh, did you see that? Oh my word! What is God doing? Oh, King just torpedoed it off the last airplane and managed to get a plane!
They keep on the word! Hubert took him with him!
That is... Oh, if that's not karma, I don't know what is!
Look, oh my word, they're not giving space! They're not giving space! Look at that!
That's the case!
Oh!
No, this is why we left Monaco!
Guys, why is damage on? Why is it on?
Why is damage?
Why is damage off? Why is it off? Why is it off?
Because it's no hold flag. This is what the guys want. Just go out there.
No! Into the pool! A driver lying on a yacht! We want to see that!
I think it's too soon! Too soon there, I think!
Probably not.
Change that topic, but because it's Monaco, man!
Oh my goodness me!
Well, guys, let me just say this. If you said these guys are very clean, 100%, I saw them clean well, okay? But tonight we have seen the dirty side. This is the dirty side, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to get a clean driver with some dirty, look at this right.
He gets his time penalty as a result!
Oh my word. Put damage on simulation,
There won't be a grid left. The only person running there would be Caesar. I mean, that man is so comfortable on this track.
He's definitely showing that he had the aim stop and he managed to maintain the lead.
Oh my word. I can't hold it in.
That was a chaotic couple of laps, to say the least.
Good battle between Gabriel and Lexington. Right?
Yeah,
I'm not sure who that is.
that is Adrian Thomas from Germany, one of the newcomers to the league.
Almost says that's as, but sorry, the K didn't come out there, so that's as. Apologies for that, ladies and gentlemen. Oh guys, just to mention quickly, just to get back to the Formula 1, the actual Formula 1. Have you guys seen that massive crash
In Formula 3? Yeah, that was
wow! He touched the curb on the outside of the last curve.
the parabolic thing, yeah.
Yeah.
And then that sent him flying.
Airport
He flipped twice, Ivan.
my word.
but luckily,
Twice, longitudinal. He flipped longitudinal and horizontal, one each, landed on his chassis, on his floorboard, on the fencing, missing Stewart by millimeters.
thankfully,
I had to find a video for that.
Please do. I couldn't find one. I said, if you can, please forward it to me because I would like to rewatch that. They actually showed the replay on the quali session of Monza earlier today. But guys, just to come back to the reality of the whole sport, we had the poor event or the very sad event of Antoine Hubert last weekend.
Yeah, last week, yeah.
A weekend later, F3 that escaped death by only miracle.
yeah,
Because, you know, that could have been turned out very horribly for both him and the stewards. Because I don't know if you guys seen it. I still haven't seen it. But he missed the stewards by millimeters.
I'm actually going to be scouring the internet right now to see if I can find this video.
So we again should put consulting because I saw that and I was swallowing faith the moment they showed that he and I thought it was over with, and luckily the commentator said and he escaped without, you know, a mark. So thank God
Yeah.
for that.
but he
but that's very dangerous. And I couldn't get a replay of that on the F1 app as well. I don't know where to find it.
Oh, I'm seeing it now. Oh my word.
Send the link, please. I'll send the link.
Yes.
Look how close he lands to the stewards.
Yeah, look, the steward just liked it. And it was Alexander Connolly for the Campbell. But yeah, but it thankfully managed to escape without any injuries. But my
Another thing they did there, Ivan, they took that sausage curl on the outside. They took it away moments after the accident. They took that away as a safety measure for the following races. It launched it. Literally launched it.
One side there is a video.
On the F1 side or the app? It was on the app.
No, I'm on the F1 site. So I searched every months of crash video, you'll get two sites straight away. So if you go to the F1 site, you'll see it straight away.
Yeah, I've just sent you the link with I might find a video of it on. I might find a video of it on YouTube.
Oh, you're a star. Thank you.
Yeah. But like the steward in the replay, you can see he liked it to try and avoid any issues with the car. Yeah, it's one of those things where luckily Brody managed to escape out of England, but he did get checked over at the local medical centre afterwards.
Yes, well, you have to be checked after something like that. That's horrific. Holy Moses.
Well,
have you guys seen how he landed upside down on that fencing? If it wasn't for the halo again, guys, the halo
we would have had
halo
exactly. We would have, worst case scenario, we would have had another fatality in the space of the week.
But you've got to give it to these guys. They go out to make this sport as safe as possible for the drivers. I mean, yes, we all want that danger aspect to the sport, but you don't want to see nasty patches like what happened with Anton Hubert last week. This is quite a horrific scene to see watching this replay, but once again, the safety aspect has come into play in the sport.
Absolutely, and okay, just to go back to what happened at Spa last week, and Guerrero's family issued a statement regarding the condition of the son, saying that he is now in intensive care after sustaining some respiratory issues now. So he's been put into a medically induced coma to try and
recover him on that way.
Yeah.
Wow. You know what? From the top of the devil side, from ASA side, we wish him a full recovery. He's in all of our thoughts.
Yes, and obviously from all of us, the fans, we speak for everyone. Our prayers go out for him to recover and get back onto the track and give us the great races he's done in the F2.
Oh yes,
really hope
what's a driver always a driver.
happens.
And someone like that will be back in the car as soon as he can walk, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Just like Frank Williams.
Yes, Mr. Sir Frank Williams, he's a legend all on his own. Really is.
Yeah.
So just to recap on the current leading points or current standings, we've got Caesar in first, Beard Boost, can't quite remember his name, but in second,
that's Vitali, yeah. Hubert third.
Yeah, and then we've got Anthony in fourth, yeah.
Joe Newman sixth, JBL sixth, Solomon in seventh, Stephen eighth, Akerwood ninth, and Gareth rounding up the top 10. And it looks like Thomas Edwards is our second casualty of the Monaco Rugby. I didn't see what happened, but he must have had some sort of issue to cause him to retire from the race. So the only drivers outside the top 10 are Jamie and Andrew McDougall. They're the only drivers outside the top 10 right now. We're approaching half distance. JBL right on the back of Joe Newman as they head down the 48 times now.
Yeah, I've been watching this battle for a little while now, and this has been going on a while, but it's so hard to see Jabe Liu going all the way down to 6. His race is just falling apart basically. So he's now on the hot tire as well, so even more harder for him to catch.
Yeah, hoping to get those.
He was leading the race, by the way. Ivan, at the moment, he was leading the race for a few laps. Quite a few laps.
He started on pole position and he did start on pole position because of Warrington and Michael Handel both having grid penalties in qualifying. JBL was initially going to start third because of grid penalties. JBL started on pole position.
Yep.
So he is having a hard race.
Very much so.
That's it.
It's gone horribly wrong. As
Joe Newman. It's only Joe Newman and JBL. They're the only drivers that are on the hard tires. Everyone else is on mediums. And I saw the actual number 3. And oh, hang on, Ben Hazelwood's out now. Ben Hazelwood is the next casualty.
Where would that have been?
Why? There isn't any damage. Why is there DNFs?
Damage is off. I don't understand what DNFs are happening.
Yeah, exactly.
It looks like he lost it. It looks like
Yeah, he must have lost it at the beginning of the start straight finish.
that must have been what it was. Because we saw Gareth take the place that Hazelwood did have down the main street, just far down as he goes.
Yo,
Now we're down.
What happened
Somebody's-
there now?
Got completely
There's
off
another
track
person
there.
that went into the runoff.
So I think that this goes to show even with the damage turned off, we're still having a few retirements.
I think it's frustration. Frustration with that, that's how it's said.
Well, essentially that means we've got. I don't know if Kyle Keegan's car is actually racing or if it's ghosted. Very interesting delivery he's got. That's ghosted. So essentially we've only got, 9 drivers really on track.
You've got a time penalty for track infringements.
So what's predictions for tomorrow's race, Kinsey?
Predictions for tomorrow? I think realistically it will be another case of Robert going on top and Tofoti going home happy.
Well, not because I'm a Mercedes Mercedes fan, but just because of the difference in pace I saw in Q3. Only
Look at it like this.
milliseconds.
Yeah, well, put it like this. I mean, you've got Leclerc, who definitely wants to get his second win. Because the first one from last week was, bittersweet. Yes, he had his first F1 career win.
And not in the circumstances he would have wanted.
Exactly, there wasn't that celebration that would have followed.
But yeah.
So I think he will be chasing that second win so that he can celebrate it properly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's got the car, Ivan, but here's the thing. Hamilton and Bottas, Hamilton being only 68 milliseconds behind in Q3, right? Bottas being only a tenth behind. And they split the two Ferraris. So Hamilton starting second place will get the toe on the first straight, which is a very long toe up until you get the first corner's braking brake. So the first lap will indicate, I'm not calling it in the first lap, what I'm saying is it will give us a very good indication of how good of a battle it's going to be. But if I should say now, what my predictions are, I'm going to give it to Merck as a first place, and then I'm not sure if Bottas is going to be able to keep it up with both Ferraris towing on him, but it's definitely going to be a mixed podium for Ferrari. I'm giving Hamilton the win here for tomorrow. His car is very strong in the middle sector.
Yeah. I'm going to ask you, where is the two Red Bulls sitting and the two McLarens?
Verstappen is last. Verstappen is last because of a grid penalty starting engine. Yeah, but he also has a penalty.
Oh, and Jamie gets knocked out of the way by the German. Sorry.
But yeah, Verstappen didn't settle that time in qualifying today. So it wasn't really going to make much of a difference to him anyway.
But they had engine issues as well, and that's on a new power unit.
That is very interesting. Yeah, Honda, I don't know, it seems as Honda's kind of let themselves go with these new updates.
Yeah, I hope it's not another relationship that's going to go sour for them. They walked away from Reynolds after being there for very, very long years, and it started off very well for Max and for Honda. So I hope this doesn't bring up concerns for them having a sour relationship with Honda now as well. But these type of things happen.
It does happen, yes, I agree with you 100%. However, look at the relationship between Red Bull and Renault over the years. You must understand, Renault produced the motor and then gave it to Red Bull. Where Red Bull has basically stated in their contract with Honda that they will tell Honda how to adjust the motor to fit to their chassis.
That's correct. So that was the big turning point for Honda.
A lot of pull when it comes to how the design of the motor is put out.
That's right, and that was the big concern for Horner, not having the say when it comes with the engine. But now he's got the say with Honda, and that was one of, like you said, one of the points for Red Bull. We want to have a say in the engine supply and the design and the manufacturing thereof. So yes, that does play a role, but I just don't want this to be another sour thing for Red Bull because they're doing very well. They're challenging both Ferrari and Mercedes, and that, to say the least, takes a lot.
Yes, exactly. They're doing well. And where did Albon qualify?
Yes, I can't remember now, out of the hand. Let me check it for you. I'm very close to all of that.
And then I'm wondering where my McLaren boys have settled, because I know where they had their motor, their power unit issues in Belgium.
I've got them here for you. Albon has a DNF in Q3, but he starts 8th.
Alright.
And Max, as you know now, is last. Then 7th is Sainz and 14th is Norris.
Right,
But Norris is 14th. Yeah. But there's a reason for the two McLarens being so far away from each other, which is this weekend the drivers got choice which one wants to give the toe first, or
Okay, yes.
who wants the toe first. So it was not Lando Norris's turn on the last to give Sainz the toe to be able to get into pit. So that's why
Well,
he looked out.
Yeah, I did a bit of research and I did catch an interview that was broadcast on Sky where they interviewed the ex-Porsche manager who came into the team, and he did mention that they were worried about their pace coming into Q3. So I'm glad that the toe did work out for one of the two drivers.
Yeah, the thing is, Ivan, all of the drivers, all of the
we've
teams.
got another retirement.
Yeah, we do.
And that's Gareth.
Gareth.
Again down the main straight, just like what happened with Hazelton.
Well, this race does seem to take its toll on the drivers, so. And we are halfway, gentlemen. We are past halfway.
Past half distance now. We are now down to the 10 drivers. So regardless of what happens,
this is quite spread out now. Yeah, that's a field.
I mean, looking at the racing now, yes, the guys understand there's no damage, but watching their lines and things like that, I can see that in tomorrow's Extreme 1 League race, there's going to be a lot of penalties that are going to come into play, and there's going to be a lot of DNFs.
And it's double penalties, Ivan.
Yeah.
Double penalties for tomorrow's race. So, if you would have gotten 5 points or 3 points penalty, it will now be 6 or a 10-point penalty.
which could
They're all taking it.
Keep the nose clean.
Taking it very seriously. Yeah.
which could potentially mean a race ban as we head to Canada next week.
Oh yes, certainly.
Well,
certainly.
I am looking forward to tomorrow's race. I'm not looking forward to the track, though. I will be honest.
I was waiting for that line. That's why I started laughing the moment you said you're looking forward. I'm in the same boat as you, Ivan, but I'm just a reserve. So I don't think I'm going to get a chance because everyone wants to race this day. So I expect all the permanent guys to be there, and I fully expect to not have a chance tomorrow because I'm a reserve. But if I do get a chance, Ivan, I'm in the same boat as you because I'm looking very forward to the race and to the track. You know. That being said, but I'm not looking forward to the incidents, which is inevitable.
Keep on inevitable. That's the best option.
Yeah, it is.
And we've got a takeover happening. Someone's in the pits.
That was Chris Harvey just coming into the pits for his second stop of the day. Back onto the mediums.
That'll take him all the way through to the end of the race.
35 laps left in this race. I'm optimistic that he'll get those tyres through to the end of the race because we've got Adrian Solomon in 6th. He's been on his mediums for 31 laps. But of course, as the race goes on, the track's going to rubber in more. You'll be able to push the tyres for, you'll be able to take those tyres for a longer stint.
Yellow flags in sector 2.
Somebody was white with that. Caesar has a 15-second gap over Hubert as we are approaching lap 44 of 78.
I've been riding on board with Caesar over the last couple of laps, and his lines are very smooth. He doesn't take chances when he doesn't have to. I'm really very impressed on the way he seems to handle this car.
And that's it. Hang on. What's
What's going on there?
what just happened there is for some bizarre reason, and oh my goodness,
Oh, and it's the DNF.
he's somehow got into the pits for intermediates, and he's now out of the race. How that happened is
that will be a frustration retirement, because you go into the pits and you get out with the wrong tires, trying to fight to get the win.
And virtual safety car is out. That's neutralised everyone right now. That is
Why?
You put
Virtual safety car, no damage.
You summed it up perfectly there. So Solomon is going to try and take advantage of this by trying to get a free pit stop out of it.
Well, I would have done the exact same thing.
I'm sorry. What? Retire?
No, take the advantage with
Oh.
the safety vehicle safety car.
He couldn't quite maintain position on track. JPL now into fifth as a result of that. But yeah, that is really bizarre to see that happen there. He comes into the pits, he ends up getting on the wrong tyres, and then for some reason ends up retiring from the race.
Very, very weird.
That's very bizarre. I mean, the last time we saw someone ending up with a DNF and literally after making a pit stop, and I do mean literally as soon as they were off the jack, Gary Bradley at Mexico last season, and that pretty much derailed any hopes of him trying to get second place in the championship.
Yeah, I remember spectating that race, and it was due to the fact that he had technical issues. His steering wheel had come off his rig as he came out of the pit lane, or came into the pit lane. So I think there was a rage quit from his side.
Yeah, not intentionally, of course.
No. But yeah, I do remember that race quite vividly. It was a really good battle between him and the reigning champion Callum.
Indeed.
Through a good 6 laps.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but in the end, Callum in another fantastic battle, one of the great battles of the season, battling Stephen for the win. And Callum ended up taking the win. He did end up getting a time penalty for track infringement. That penalty was quickly scrapped as he took avoiding action to prevent a collision with Stephen.
Just something interesting, guys. Have you seen how Anthony Warrington is chasing down on Caesar? That gap was 25 seconds at a time. It's now 17 seconds.
Yeah, but remember that virtual safety car would have come into play there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but that's a lot of time under virtual safety car to make up.
Yeah, the last let's see, not taking
It's almost 10 seconds.
not taking the virtual safety car into consideration. The times over the last few laps for Caesar, I've got them up on screen right now for the viewers. 15-1, 15-3, 15-4, 15-8, 15-6, 14-9. Waddington, he's definitely, I think, again excluding the stick car lap, 14-1, 14-2, 15-3, 15-0, 14-5, 14-9. Waddington is so much faster than Caesar right now. How has he managed to find that pace all of a sudden? They've both been on those mediums for the same amount of time.
I think the medium might be coming into a little bit of a rebirth, if you want to call it. I mean, you have the phases coming through the different wears of the tyre.
Yeah, but it does seem like Anthony... Well, Caesar is very good around Monaco, but so is Anthony as well. It's gonna be
Not
about
as
who
smooth
can
as
put
what
the
Caesar
pace
is,
up.
though. I can tell you that now.
Yeah. You're quite right.
Then, so like I was saying, I think comparing the two, as far as their previous laps are concerned, Caesar's times have been more consistent than Wellington's. But yes, Wellington's had his laps be quicker than Caesar's, but not as consistent as Caesar has been.
Yeah, and you know what? If you go look deeper into those lap times, you know, if they are very far apart, that means your tire wear tends to be higher. So your gaps are, tire wear tends to be less.
The gap's now maintained at the second we approach lap 50 of 78.
Now the race is starting to take its toll on some of the time.
Indeed. So, but at the end of the day, that's why the Monaco Grand Prix is such a prestigious race, not just in Formula One, but in motorsport in general. That's why it's up there as part of the Triple Crown. The other two being the Le Mans 24 Hours and of course the Indy 500, which is the same weekend as the Indy 500, no less.
Yep.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Although it was the same weekend as Monaco this season. But that's why those races are.
Oh, who's that?
That's why those races are so prestigious. Because I mean, yes, every driver wants to win. Every driver wants to win that prestigious race, but only a select few actually claim that they officially did it.
Yeah, I agree with you. Jim Clark being one of them.
Yeah, the interesting thing, Graham Hill is the only driver in motorsport history to actually have that motorsport triple crown.
Really?
And that's Damon Hill's father.
Yeah.
Indeed it is. Fernando Alonso is two-thirds of the way there for his triple crown. The only thing he needs to get is the Indy 500. As they also didn't even qualify for the Indy 500 this year.
Yeah.
But he's pushing that, right? That's his new endeavor.
No, he'll definitely do something about that. If I remember, last year the Indy 500 was also on the same weekend as Monaco. Because Jensen Button jumped into Alonso's car, did he not?
I believe so. In 2017,
That rings a bell.
he did. In 2017, I believe he
something
did.
like that,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lovely communication there between Alonso and Button, and you could only hear it from Button's side, really. But Alonso said, "Just take care of my car," and Alonso said, "Button said, sure, I'll
gonna
take
pee in
care
it."
of your car. I'll even pee in the seat for you."
Well, I would have. Just because I can. In Alonso's seat, you have the honor to pee in that seat. I would have a number 2 in there, man. Yes, he would. I will leave him a big surprise in that seat. I was there. You know that message that you get sometimes when you visit these public toilets, and then when you visit the loo, there's always like this Cokie pen mark that I was here and with a number. Well, I'll leave something like that for Alonso in his seat.
No,
It's one of those cases. Have you seen that? Take a photo because it's not happening again. Yeah, so I'll do a number 2 in the seat. For sure. I probably will, not because I want to, because I have to. If I go 300 kilometers an hour around the corner, I'll probably have a number 2, regardless if I wanted to. You know, it's just gonna happen.
Well, talking about experiences, it was my birthday on Monday, this past Monday that came through, and my lovely family has clubbed together to buy me a track day experience at the Thruxton racecourse, and I will be basically working my way up all the way through to the Formula 4 cars. So I'll be doing go-karts, I'll be going up for a couple of ranks, I'll be taking the Porsche Cayman around the track as well, and I'll also be doing 5 or 6 laps in a Formula 4 or Formula 4 car, seater, and it's, if I time it right, it'll also be around about towards the end of June, beginning of July next year, during the summer season. And there will probably be guest F1 drivers there as instructors. So I'm looking forward to that experience.
Yeah, and we've had a couple more confirmations regarding the Formula 1 calendar for next season, especially. Monza is going to be on the circuit for another 5 years at least.
Yeah, 2024. Yeah,
indeed.
And what is your guys' take on the track list? I mean, it's the most tracks run over a season.
Yep, 22 races with 7 back-to-back.
That's going to take a toll on the drivers. It really is.
Indeed. But they've moved the British. I mentioned last week that they've moved the British Grand Prix to prevent it clashing with Wimbledon and the Euro 2020 final, which is going to take place at Wembley.
That's going to be quite interesting. It was Channel Surfing Day this year.
Yeah, because we had
one GP going. It was the final of Wimbledon and Cricket World Cup. Yeah.
That's it. The Wimbledon final, it definitely ranks up there as one of the best Wimbledon matches I've ever seen.
Yes, I would agree with you on that.
That final set, especially.
They ended up playing, I think, almost 6 hours, wasn't it?
I'll just double check that with you. We just had John Newman, meanwhile, going to the pits. He's going onto the soft tyres. We'll be trying to get those to the end of the race, which would not surprise me. Because again, with how well rubbered in the track is, you can afford to go for that final lap. The final 60.
If we're going for the fastest lap there.
Fastest lap. I would have.
Oh yes, definitely. And once again, I'm spectating with Caesar, and this man is so smooth, so precise. I'm really enjoying spectating on him right now.
Yeah. Behind them, about 20 seconds down the road, Chris Harley gets past
Wellington. But Wellington puts now.
He's now in the pit as a result on another set of mediums. He'll definitely go to the end of the race on those.
But it's not going to bother Caesar. It's not going to bother him because he's already 18 seconds ahead, plus another 20 odd seconds in the pit lane. So he's going to maintain that 18-second lead basically if he comes out.
Absolutely.
And
this is a race to the end for those two boys.
I see Newman here. Even though he's on the faster tyre, he is stuck behind JBL, which this is not going to do well for him in the fight for the fastest lap.
Indeed. But of course, this is just a practice race. There's not really much to stake apart from bragging rights around Monaco.
Caesar stays out. Lap 35 now on that medium.
That's an interesting call from Caesar. Of course, there's no teams here, so no team orders in play. The gap's already down to less than 17 seconds, and it looks like it's going to continue to fall because Harley's tyres are so much fresher than Caesar's. Caesar's got to start thinking about whether to go for a pit stop now or risk it and try and go to the end of the race on the tyres he's on.
Yeah, but that'll give him, what, almost 50 laps on that set of tyres.
Yeah, that's true. But we have seen, we saw in the race this year that we saw drivers doing at least 60, nearly 70 laps on the mediums. But again, a lot of that is due to either tyre management or the safety car that came into play.
Well, that gap, I'm keeping a close eye on that gap, and it's tumbling now.
It is definitely falling. It's continuing to fall. Ivan, I believe it was you that mentioned the Wimbledon final. How long it was? 4 hours 57 minutes, making it the longest Wimbledon final in history.
Okay, so then I was under the correction, it wasn't 6 hours, but I mean still, 4 hours, well, almost 5 hours, for those two gentlemen to be playing that game. I mean, it was one of the tightest matches I've seen in a decade.
Yeah, and that's despite how strong the Federer was in the second set.
Who was in the final? Sorry, gentlemen, but I don't follow tennis.
It was Roger Federer and
Novak Djokovic.
yes, Novak Djokovic.
Again?
Yes.
These two.
Yeah, well,
they are up there as
world number one.
They are up there as some of the greatest tennis players of all time right now.
So who won?
It was Djokovic.
Yeah, Djokovic. Yeah.
He beat Roger.
He beat Federer, and that's despite Federer being very dominant in the second set.
Penalty there for Newman.
Yeah, that was at the swimming. It looked like it was at the swimming pool section. The gap between Harley and Caesar. The gap's now down to 15 seconds. It is tumbling down like. It is tumbling fast.
15 seconds now, eh?
I think Caesar's going to try and push it so he can go straight onto the softs.
Whatever bit of life is left in those mediums, so you're going to take everything out of it, go onto the softs, and then just
20 laps. 20 laps left.
Yeah.
What is the average lifespan of the softs on this track? Does anybody know?
Between 12 and 25 laps. Because I did my research. I did the research. I looked at the data from the previous race that took place at Monaco earlier this season. Between 12 and 25 laps was the prediction. It's going to be interesting to see what Caesar does. The gap's down to 14 seconds. 19 laps to go.
Is that
But this pace, you will be overtaken.
Just have a look at the last lap time. The last lap for Caesar. Caesar a 14.8. And Chris Harley 13.5, 1.4 seconds. But of course, like I said,
Per lap.
but of course, Chris Harley, like I said, his tyres are so much fresher.
20 laps fresher.
22 laps fresher to be exact.
Yeah.
Well, at the moment, the fastest time at the moment is a 1:12.722 by Anthony.
Indeed, he is in third place. It looks like he's trying to chase down the leading two as well. Gap down to 13 seconds, and that gap's continuing to fall as well. See what happens.
So for a race that had no damage, you've got now 9 drivers essentially running.
Yeah, and it's only the podium. Caesar, Harley, and Wanda. They're the only drivers that are still on lead lap. Everyone else has been lapped at least once.
It's the top 3 that people are doing this now.
Well, it just goes to show you the caliber or the caliber of racing or skill that comes in the top 3.
Exactly, and that's what.
This race gets so, you know, you get tired of it. You know, running this for 78 laps. You get tired.
Well, Caesar's now going to complete lap 61. We'll start lap 61.
We're on to lap 61 now. One of these now 12 seconds behind Harley, who is now 13.5 seconds behind Caesar, and the gap is still falling. Caesar's got to think the gap that Caesar has right now is going to be touch and go if he can get ahead of Wellington, because you're looking at roughly 20 to 24 seconds for a pit stop here.
I really don't know what gap is 7-8 seconds to make up with the softs.
Yeah, the gap is now officially 25 seconds. But that gap is continuing to fall. The gap's continuing to fall.
But remember, what is penalties will come into play here?
Absolutely. The question is, will the top really be affected by any penalties? Interesting to see how it all plays out. Gareth has it's very interesting. It looks like he's going to try and push those tires as long as he can.
Yeah, well, that will be a mistake. If you look at the times now, it's 23 seconds for Wellington and 12 seconds for him. Wellington being 23 behind the leader. If he pits now, 25 seconds, that's going to be a 12-second deficit between him and Beerboost.
Yeah.
And he will be able to make that up.
I've looked at the time penalties, and I don't see any penalties between the top 3. We're just trying to have a double check. Yeah, Wellington now less than 10 seconds behind Chris Harley, who is just under 12 behind Caesar. Caesar's going to need to slow his stride and actually come in and make the stop.
If he doesn't do it now, I can't see him coming back into the first place.
I'd love to know what his tires are looking at. I'd love to know what the percentage is.
I'm actually going to ask him after the race what his percentage was, whether he pits or not.
Because it's getting to a point where he won't be able to come into the pits if he wants to keep that lead. He's going to have to keep going, and that's increasing his chances of getting a puncher.
Absolutely.
Not that. If he pits now, he's going to come out behind Anthony. And, well, to get past Anthony in the first place is not an easy task, and that being done on Monaco is even less, you know. And then, if he does get past him, then you've got Beerboost left to get past. Yes, you're going to be on the softs, but you're going to be stuck.
As we've seen now with Newman, who got stuck behind JPL for quite a while.
Exactly. So that will be essentially Caesar's race over if he does pit now. And if he does pit now, he'll probably get past his lap, but that's about as much as it will go for.
Again, he stayed up.
I don't understand.
Well, there's 14 laps to go. The gap overall is 19
He will be on
seconds.
57 laps.
But if Caesar somehow manages to win this race, I'm gonna take my hat off to him.
Then I would give him the driver of the day. I mean, managing those tires for that amount of laps.
I think what he's gonna do here, guys, and I'm calling it. He's gonna stay out. He's gonna wait for Beard Boost to get behind him, and he's gonna keep him behind him. Because it's not difficult to keep your place on this track. It's difficult to gain a place on this track. I think that's what he's gonna play for.
Yeah, but hopefully he doesn't crack under pressure.
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. He's not gonna be on that much pressure. Because there's now 14 laps left, then he's going to be having to defend for 5 or 6 laps.
On warm tires?
I think he'll make it.
Don't be too surprised if the country curse comes back and kills you guys. Don't be too surprised if the country curse comes back to haunt you. It's happened to me.
What I'm saying. Thank you very much for that one.
It's happened to me. You've seen that happen.
I'm gonna have to explain to the whole bloody world why I called Caesar to win and defeat if he doesn't get the right. Now I'm under pressure.
Well, you put yourself in that situation, my boy.
No!
Yeah.
Caesar should have left the curse alone. He's still waiting on the gods against him.
I have had a history of jinxing things. Good job.
Stop it now! No, Caesar's
Well,
not going to do it.
We're down now.
6 seconds.
Overall, it's 15 seconds. But the interesting thing here is that Voyager's tires are the freshest out of the podium at the moment. And Harley has more time to make up than one people. And that gap, the gap now 5.6 seconds between Wellington and Harley. But Harley is just under 9 seconds behind Caesar at 8.6. He comes down to the lowest hairpin.
I think Anthony will make it. If I'm not close. Oh, but I think
The gap's under 14. The gap's 14 seconds now. That's 66.12 to go off this. We could be in for a grandstand finish here. Potentially a three-way scrap for the win. Now that I'm thinking it.
well, that 8-second gap from first to second place has been standing still now for 1 lap. And it looks like it will be standing still for another lap. Oh, he went into neutral. That would have cost him time.
Well, I think the reason for that is that Caesar turned his CRS up, which is why the gap was at a standstill.
It is dropping again. And dropping fast.
It is dropping, it's dropping fast, yeah. It's now 7.5 seconds.
Oh, Caesar is playing the managing game here.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's trying to push those trying to keep those tires going right up to the end of the race.
Like Ivan said, if he does that, I think it's far enough to go.
Driver, the time management would be unbelievable.
Yeah, the gap now down to 12 seconds, but it's continuing to fall. The gap's now less than 7 seconds between, was less than 7 seconds between Caesar and Harley. The gap's now less than 5 seconds between Wellington and Harley.
Caesar is doing... he's managing his engine modes and he's managing his ERS.
Oh, the back end of his car is sliding out. He's definitely feeling that tire wear right now.
That's going to be... That could cause a few issues. But just looking at the shots of just looking at the shot of the cars going forward now, you can see the marbles off the racing line.
I was actually going to mention that a little bit earlier. They've definitely done very well in incorporating how the track tends to change over the course of the race.
Oh, and Beerbo's just flipping the wall.
The gap between Waddington and Harley now down to 3 seconds. Waddington will definitely be challenging for that second place, but can Harley put any pressure on Caesar as we go to the closing stages of the race? The gap's starting to go back up. That's concerning.
Yeah, Beerbo's struggling a bit now. Because he clipped the wall twice in one lap. I wonder if he's not pressurizing himself now, seeing that gap is so small. That can also add.
2.4 seconds now between Harley and Waddington.
Well, I'm on board with Waddington. I want to see him getting closer to... Oh, you can see him already. Ah, this will be a good battle.
Within touching distance. Yeah, there's the onboard yet. Waddington can see him up ahead.
Yeah. And this is the thing for Waddington. If he can see you, he wants to.
Definitely a man on the mission at this point.
That's less than 2 seconds now, gentlemen.
Can the driver in the pink car keep his cool?
Well, he is the one favoriting the most now to challenge for first place. Well, but by the looks of it, it seems like Anthony is going to put him under pressure first.
He's enough 49 laps on those mediums.
That is
Well done.
Yeah, very well played.
Insane.
The longer
1.5 seconds now.
the longer and the closer you get to the second flag, the more time per lap Harley needs to make up as far as trying to get that raceway is concerned. Waddington now within a second. He's now within a second of Chris Harley. That might worry Chris Harley a bit.
Driving on board with Anthony now.
Because if you're looking at making at this point roughly a second a lap to try and catch Caesar now.
DRS, DRS technically.
And he got it! Waddington just like that, strolled into second place.
They're coming around Casino now. Those happen. He's now hit the apex of those happen. So this is going to be a battle all the way down to the end.
At 5.7 seconds now, the gap is falling. It's falling fast. Now this is the point where Caesar is going to be cutting it small to try and keep that race lead. 5 seconds of the gap now.
And you can see him on the other side of the chicane coming out of the tunnel. We'll be able to see him coming into the swimming pool section. No.
Not quite. It's 4.6 seconds. This could be doable for Waddington. He might get racing here. This requires a 30 plus lap pressure than Caesar's.
34. The thing is, there's 6 laps left now. So there's 4 seconds left. So Anthony is going to battle for 2 laps, I suspect. And in contrast, Caesar would have to defend for 2 laps on basically shot tires.
And then you can hear that of Caesar's.
Yeah, you can hear him already. Wow. Oh, there he is in the tunnel.
I
You can
think
see him.
he just going into the tunnel. Wonderful just going through Caesar as he goes through the tunnel.
And there he is.
There he is. We're for grandstand finisher, folks.
Wait, come on. Closing.
3.3 seconds. It's grandstand finish time. Here we go. Let's just hope we don't have a repeat of what happened between Hamilton and Verstappen at this very circuit earlier on this season. 3 seconds. 5 to go after this. Well, now we're going to be looking at roughly half a second of last. Probably should have made that out without much trouble.
Yeah, let's see what Caesar is doing with his car. Alright, Caesar is definitely managing DRS and he's definitely playing with the engine mode. I'm on board with him now. But Caesar is keeping it together with those tires.
There's that half second already.
Shot together.
There's that half
Orange
second
shot
already.
together, yeah.
There's the half second that Waddington's made up for this lap. He's going to make up more. Coming through the tunnel.
Oh, this is going to be close. It's hovering 2.5 seconds. It's hovering. Just scored a 10 there. Another 10
Now it's
down.
gone. Now it's falling. Through the swimming pool. Approaching the 2-second mark now. Gap now
Yep,
less than
below
2
2 seconds
seconds.
now.
Less than 2 seconds. He's going to have DRS in the next couple of laps.
Going to be a 4-lap fight.
5 to go. 5 to go now. Now less than 1.5 seconds. Heading round the lowest hairpin. Right on Caesar's gearbox. It's grandstand finish time.
This is now it. 4 laps to go. He's in DRS range right now. He's probably going to have DRS.
Just outside
Look how
the
close he
range.
gets under the braking.
He's racing a lot later. Just helping him make up the time.
I wonder if he would have gotten a penalty.
As long as Caesar manages to keep that gap over 1 second, he won't be too concerned about the DRS, but there's 4 laps to go now. It's 25 now. Waddington in with his DRS makes now he's waiting another lap to get with the door for it, unless he can make an overtake on this lap.
Well, he is in overtake mode.
The gap down to half a second. Waddington really going for it here. He's right on the back of Caesar on the little hairpin. Gotta be careful there.
He's going to have to be very defensive coming out of the tunnel.
Gap down to
Have to stay inside. Keep the
gap
inside
under half
line.
a second now.
Oh,
Let's go.
and
What is
he
it? Went
wanted.
for it. He went for it, but he thought better of it.
That cost him time. Well played, Caesar. That was well done by Caesar.
It cost him at least half a second in the move out to take the Waddington quickly making that time up.
Caesar just lost the back end there. Oh, he's going wide!
It's right to the
Oh,
He's got it out.
he doesn't have DRS left, so the DRS won't help him that much. But he's right on him. 2 laps left.
Yeah, good to go after this.
A little bit wide for Anthony, that will cost me a bit of time. Not getting the best entry and exit there. exposure. Oh my word. This is nerve-wracking.
These are the moments that you live for as an F1 fan. I mean, my goodness me. Round 48 now, got a back marker ahead.
A little bit better traction coming out of the corner.
Yeah, they won't go through the back marker.
Not quite.
Nope. Not close enough.
I'm getting aerial shots of this too, and the amount of time Anthony is gaining on Caesar.
And yet somehow Caesar is still keeping him behind.
Come down to DRS now.
Down to the
He doesn't have ERS.
Wellington's got it. Is he gonna make it stick? Still not close enough. He's still got right. He's still quite careful. Tries a couple of looks up, Mastang.
He's pushing the pressure. He's putting pressure on Caesar now.
He is definitely. Round to Mirabeau.
Holy Moses, there's one left after this. Oh, Anthony, you can't put your nose in there. You can't put your nose in there, but there is no overtaking opportunity there. Yeah, you can't put your nose in there.
Come down to the last lap.
Oh my goodness me!
This is insane, man. Stop it.
Don't stop it. Go, boys.
No! Bloody hell. It's Kenzie putting the curse on me for this damn thing to happen.
Oh boy! Again, Wellington making up so much time, cancelling out the mistakes he made. He is right on. He is right on.
No!
There's the nail.
No!
That's a quarter.
Yes! No! Even my daughter is laughing at this. She knows what's happening with me if he gets first. Holy no! No! No!
The commentator's curse strikes again!
Kenzie!
I called it! I said
You
the
have!
commentator's curse could happen!
You have! No! No! Wait! Yes! Yes! The gods are with me! The gods are with me!
The curse
Yes,
just
baby.
turned back onto me!
Yes!
Wellington is out of the field!
I'm not cursed! I'm not cursed, Kenzie!
What a crazy climax to the
Eat
race!
your face! Eat your own face! It didn't happen!
Brilliant racing.
Crazy of circumstances! Can Wellington keep moving behind him?
And he
No,
lost!
can't.
He lost second place!
Wellington is now going to finish third! What a crazy climax
Holy
to the race!
Shamoogles!
Good save there.
Yeah, that was close. That was close.
I think this tops what happened in Australia in the opening race of the Extreme 1 League.
Well, it's not back.
That's
That's for sure.
That's I'm gonna have to disagree with you there, man.
Unbelievable!
What racing by the two of them right at the end.
And then for Waddington to run out of fuel.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute my mic because I want to hear what these guys say, and I'm probably gonna chip in, so I'm not gonna chip in on the mic because you have
I'm
not
definitely
cursed me,
looking forward
Kenzie.
to hearing what these drivers have to say.
Well, congratulations to the top three, I must say. You know, exceptional.
I'm not going to
drives.
mute, but I'm definitely going to be congratulating all three of them. They've done really well.
no, I'll do that as well. But what a drive from Caesar, guys. In my books, he's driver of the day.
Oh yes, I will give it to that.
Absolutely.
And if you look at that,
Got-
Caesar is the only one that has no penalties.
Yeah, no. You know, that's again to say why Caesar is also one of the admins, you know, that controls how the league is run, you know. I mean, look at the example he set just today again. And that on Monaco, gentlemen, you know, that's exceptional.
He's going to be the force to reckon with tomorrow. I'm telling you that now. Good evening, Caesar. Well, congratulations, man. Very well done.
Oh, thanks, man.
Good evening,
It was a little bit weird race, but
I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss for words after that.
after
I'm
what?
at a loss for
After
words
the
after
race?
that. Yeah, that was a crazy climax.
At the last lap,
Yeah,
when Anthony just ran out of fuel.
Yes. Yeah, that was insane.
yeah. So now, we've got our podium with us in third place, Anthony Waddington. Second place, Chris Harley, and in first place, Cesar Lopez. Cesar, massive congratulations on that win. That was a very thrilling climax to the race all round.
Yeah, it was a very good race. Anthony, he's super fast. I already knew that. I already knew he was going to catch me. I tried to defend hard. I did harder than I often do. But I wasn't expecting him running out of fuel. So.
Yeah. And with that, you were the only driver today to have made just the one stop today. How did you manage to get your tyres to last as long as they did?
I ran a lot of low fuel and low ERS. A lot of lean fuel. I went that way. I practice a lot in Monaco. I practice for tomorrow's race in Stream 1. I practice a lot of lives and fuel saving for tomorrow. That's why.
Do you think
fuel
you tonight?
and low ERS means you don't get much damage in your tires. Okay.
Yeah. Do you feel your win is going to give you that boost to get the win tomorrow?
Well, it should be, but I think I'm more nervous now.
Yeah, you've got a big target on your back there.
Yeah.
Caesar,
Yeah.
Yep.
But
you'll be fine, mate. It's me who needs to be nervous not to run out of fuel again.
Man, I was so sad. I was so sad because you overtook me in the last lap, man.
Good ball, mate. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, but Caesar, again, all the best for and massive congratulations again on your win today.
Thank you, man. I'm going to do my best tomorrow.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Caesar.
Yeah.
Well driven there.
Thank you, William. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thanks, man.
Chris, great start to your league. Managing to get second place. And despite the time penalty we saw you get earlier on in the race, I'm not sure what happened there, but well, so from your perspective, how do you feel the race went for you, Chris? Well, I think that's definitely going to be the big talking point coming out of this race. But still,
Thank God you're out of fuel, man.
But still with the with Dream One League race tomorrow, do you think you'll be making an appearance there, or are we going to be waiting until next week to see you in action in Canada? Well, we hope to see you. Yeah, well, we hope to see you there. So again, all the best for tomorrow if you can make it, and again, big congratulations on your second place. Yeah.
Congratulations, Boots.
Yeah. Anthony, how that was brutal right at the end there. Managing to get the lead only to end up running out of fuel out of the tunnel. What are your thoughts on that?
Shocking fuel management for one. You have to see.
Can't be that harsh in itself there, Warrington.
To be fair, going into turn 1 on lap 1, I win last place, so it's Monaco. I knew carnage happened. If I just kept clean, I'd survive. And hopefully challenge front runners like I did at end. Just a shame about my fuel management.
Well, yeah, despite the fuel management, that was a great climax there, with you bearing down on getting past Chris for second place, and then just hunting Caesar down as the lap started to tick down. That was a thrilling climax all round.
Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the show.
Yeah.
There's definitely a few moves I've pulled off tonight that I won't be doing tomorrow if I'm behind someone, without a doubt.
Yeah, exactly.
We saw all of it, don't you worry.
Definitely not, boys.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely fuel management will be one of the things you'll definitely be focusing on for the Extreme 1 race tomorrow, without a doubt.
Yeah, 100%. I'm not going to make the same mistake twice.
Please do.
No.
We'll wait and see what happens. We'll hopefully see you tomorrow, and commiserations for the climax of the race. But well done on your third place. Another podium for you this evening.
Thank you very much. Congratulations to the other two drivers.
Caesar,
Thanks,
I've got
man.
to say,
Congratulations.
I've got to say that the commentator team has given you driver of the day for your tire management. I mean, 57 laps on those medium tires. That is amazing work.
Yeah, I finished with only 65% more or less, something like that. 70,
That
so
is-
something
is
around
amazing.
67. Thanks, bro. I really appreciate it. Thank you all, man.
Well, there we go. That is. Yeah. So there you go. Well, there we go. That is it for this evening's coverage of our first Talk of the Devil Elite League race. We'll be back at Monaco 5 p.m. UK time tomorrow. It's a busy day for commentary for me tomorrow as well, because not only am I going to be commentating on the Extreme 1 League, but straight afterwards, it's the opening race of the new season for the European Racing League, and you'll have me commentating on that as well. But until tomorrow, guys, thanks very much for watching this evening. It's good night. Thanks for watching.
Good night, everyone.
Thank you guys.
Good night.
Congratulations, everyone.
Good night.